depending on whether the game freaks out or not. TDM versus bots? None of this. Why are you like this? Jungle noises. Cool noise. Alright, Steam charts Quake Champions. So how's Quake Champions been doing? 3,440 playing 38 minutes ago. Oh man. That's so much more live than anything else I play besides Rocket League. What the fuck? It doesn't even seem to have lost that many players from the launch of the... well, a free-to-play launch, I guess. It's ostensibly not a launch, but let's be real, this is the released version of the game. This is what we've got. And hey, sustaining 5,000 concurrent at an hour like this, that's like, alright. I got a game for Hot Rockets pretty quickly earlier, so I'm hoping that I'm not just gonna get trolled into the endless queue vortex. Got everything on all those settings. Oh, there we go. Okay, if I have to listen to that fucking noise again. Digitally imported jungle station has failed me for today. No, please, no. Okay. I was gonna say, people voting Blood Run for fucking TDM. Also, did this game just start with 5 people? What is going on? There's a minute-long warm-up period, plus the vortex of endless loading. I guess the idea is that by the time the game has actually started, it will fill to 4v4. Hopefully. Bro, this is gonna be epic. Alright, so this stutter is not something I experienced while testing. Hopefully that's just it loading assets initially. This is definitely not 144. Good. Shotgun got stuck firing there because I was holding a button when I entered the menu. Oh, Jesus. I'm making a horrible mistake. This fucking BJ Wolfenstein character. Okay, hello. So this is an excuse to test 2 different things. This is an excuse to test Quake Champions, because they recently had a patch where they did 2 principal things. They removed voice chat from the Russian region entirely, and they, where the fuck? They removed voice chat from the Russian region entirely, and they apparently fixed some more performance issues. And the game seems to be performing better for sure, but considering on all low 50% render scale, it's not exactly what I was expecting still. I'll pop open Task Manager next time I die and see. Got him, coach. Alright, Control Shift Escape. We'll dock this where I usually put Streamlabs just to keep an eye on things. What the fuck? The game is using 60% CPU and 30% GPU. Like, I realize it's on all low 50% render scale. But fucking
Incoming quad.
back on my shit again.
I see the stars.
Alright, we just missed everything around here. That's what's done. Thank you, asshole.
Your team has deployed.
Alright, support the carrier and try not to eat shit. Operation actually pick up hit scan weapons. Where did you... up top? God, my movement is so sloppy. Oh yeah, I forgot, they stopped showing deaths in the TDM scoreboard. That was 3 5s in a row, by the way.
Sit up, baby.
We're still doing alright. Man, though, 30% GPU utilization. This is even funnier because I've got an i7. It's not a strong or recent i7, but it is an i7. Let me take this up to 100% and compare notes. Alright, GPU usage is now at a whopping 40% and CPU still what the fuck? Am I getting bottlenecked by my CPU in a Quake game? Man, I don't understand how they made this. About to fucking window capture my task manager and just overlay it on the fucking video game. What? Bruh.
Incoming protection.
Oh yeah, protection is still in this game for some reason. Nope. I disagree.
Protection spawn. Protection.
Alright, not a lot of HP out. Let's just snag this and then go hunting. Nand asks, speaking of performance, how's the current netcode? I haven't been playing for very long, so kind of hard to say. I'm gonna lose prod. Yep. It's okay, it's nearly over. I'm gonna ignore that and just keep moving. Whee! International Rocket Jump Without Purpose Society. Feels good to be alive. God, why is Tribolt still in the game? They just refuse to back down on Tribolt. I don't know why I bothered to use ability there. Dude, 66. I don't get it. I don't understand. I'm seriously gonna put this fucking overlay up after this game. That definitely seems like a rocket behaving kind of weirdly. Yep. Envy says, fuck, this isn't PoE. I thought this was a PoE streamer. Listen. You can't fucking oh good. I'm playing what I'm enjoying. PoE is a temporary thing and it'll calm down a little bit as soon as the league calms down and I'm no longer like trying to farm multiple exalts per day. So if you're not a fan of Path, I apologize for that. But I also don't intend to change it. Just know that it's not permanent. This fucking character, I'm so tired of this. So what if we made a character that fires at twice the rate that other characters? Maybe pick up guns. That seems like a working strategy in Quake games, is to pick up guns. Just broadly speaking. Oh yeah, since they, apparently there was another chance to injection where it locks out your fire button for a little bit less long. Which might mean that there's literally any purpose to playing Anarchy at all instead of Sorlag. Not that the CPMA champions are particularly good anyway. But like, if you're going to play one of them, I'm generally of the opinion that you should be playing Sorlag and Anarchy's memes. With that said, oh yeah, they changed Anarchy's starting HP, but didn't change the requirements for the hover tank medal. So a medal that was previously completely impossible to get is now extremely straightforward. That's good. I feel like it's related to fucking progression in some slightly head-ass way. Oh yeah, let's go. LG ticking for 2, baby. Stupid fucking Pillafrag-ass character. Why is Anarchy's ability the most honest in the game? What's wrong with this game? Huh, that is a lot snappier. Let's go. I gotta relax my fucking shoulder. Literally just out here running around with a shotgun. What are good weapons? What do those look like? Nice.
1 minute warning.
So yeah, I'm using Audition for noise removal today, and I might try to move my entire audio processing setup to it if it behaves. So let me know if there's any general unexpected weirdness. I know nobody actually listens to or watches the stream anyway while tuned into it. Otherwise, you guys would have been able to tell me about the number of, like, the thousands of times that I've fucked up my audio setup and gone live anyway. But just in case anything super obvious comes up, like crackle or stuttering. Audio stuttering, to be clear, not like verbal stuttering. That's normal behavior. You should be able to hear that. Whee! Oh, that was a dude. I looked directly at an enemy and didn't recognize they were an enemy until turning away. Fulbright models literally fucking win. Alright, so I'm gonna sort my task manager by CPU really quickly here. Add window capture. No need to make the source visible just yet. This is like the you literally won't believe me level shit. Can I move the GPU column? Here we go. Move the status column. I'm just gonna put this right the fuck here. This is probably covering something very important somewhere on my screen. But I wanted to make it perfectly clear what's happening. Hi, my name is Tyron, and this is Battle Nonsense. Frey says, you need more CPU, mate? Dude, this is a fucking Bethesda game. I'm on an i7. What do I do? Why is the game fucking CPU bottlenecked? Like, this is unlocked frame rate, all low settings, 100% render scale. And it's just like this. Okay, I got backfilled. Oh. Yeah, I also like not being able to see anything while Galena drops totems in my face. Holy shit! Yeah, this is way worse than the last game. I think it's... That 1 minute warm-up period is solely to account for the engine stuttering as it fucking loads assets in, I think. And so if you get backfilled into a game and don't have that time to warm, it's bad. God damn, I'm bad. Frey says, that's the most anemic Bethesda shotgun I've ever seen. I have the Doom 2 super shotgun somewhere in my fucking cosmetics loadouts. Oh yeah, that's considerably snappier. Thank you for auto weapon switching despite me having that turned off. Did they revert weapon stay? Nope. Still exactly like it was before. Yeah, I guess the our ghetto performance overlay is... I suppose it's covering ammo counts. Yeah, unlimited. It's just native render scale. I cannot believe I'm getting CPU bottlenecked. What the hell is happening? Like, it doesn't make any sense. Probably shouldn't pick fights with shotgun every single time. But I like shotguns. I don't have time on any items right now. I'm literally just running around. I'm sure this will go fine. I didn't even actually get the armor before I pieced out. Didn't really feel like sticking around. This person definitely has it timed, though. That seems fairly clear to me. And yeah, I'm trying to fight people with secondary weapons for no reason. God, I keep hitting space to try and respawn and it just fucking buffers the input and I bounce when I arrive. This is still a 3v3 game. I'm surprised I haven't gotten a backfill yet. Oh damn, they're all there. I'm feeling pretty badly right now. Where the hell is my team? God, all I want is a weapon. Can I have a gun? I keep trying to go to LG and they keep being there. At least I can't fucking get big armor. Rail up top. I see. God, my aim is feeling really wobbly. I'm super out of practice.
Teams are tied.
I almost didn't want to take the fight because I was fucking stuttering. Frey says, AJ, this is America and no guns allowed. That's probably the wrongest thing you've ever said here. And you've said some really wrong shit. I'm gonna take the pad again. Because I don't believe in God. I guess that worked out. Burp says, is the voiceover different? Sounds way different than before. Yeah, did you mean announcer? Yeah, if it's been a while since you've seen me play, then they brought back the super old announcer from the very start of the beta. The one that actually, like, has emotion or a personality. Instead of the most monotone. It's like the fucking FPS announcer version of the fucking... the Peanuts voice when the adults are talking and you're getting wah 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 wah. You see that god tier tracking where I fucking over-aimed 4 times in a row? Injection gives you a small heal that can break your HP cap, and gives you a temporary acceleration boost and breaks your speed cap, so you can go as fast as you can accelerate to. It's one of the tamer abilities in the game in my submission. This week on I Don't Do Shit to Time Fuck. Not knowing when Big Armor is. Back to the Galena was a mistake train, by the way. You brought friends. Em says, I'm now on, I think, the final act of PoE. Act 10 is the final act, but it's a bit of a victory lap. I'd say Act 9 is the most, like, meaty chunk of the end game, and then Act 10 is basically just, like, go to a couple skillers and kill Kitava again. Whoops, I accidentally didn't pick up any guns, but it's okay. Quanix says, apparently this game has some new mode that's really fun. Oh yeah, there's the arcade mode that's on rotation right now. It's Hot Rockets. Rocket launcher start, infinite ammo, triple rocket damage, no self-damage. Bray says, stutter bug is gonna kill me, dude. It hits everything. Dude, I'm telling you. It's the dark side that nobody tells you about when you get a high refresh rate monitor. It's so bad. Rug Stealer says, what is the least tame ability in the game then? Death Knight has like a fucking line nuke that does like 100 damage and leaves a pool of fire, and if you sit in it, you're caught on fire and they wall hack you. It's really stupid. I feel like I can actually cut this down even further. Yeah, there we go. So I'm sitting here like this is literally not because I'm streaming. OBS is so tame in this situation, it's barely doing anything at all. Wait, match found, I didn't requeue. I mean, I guess I'm fine, but I kind of wanted to play the arcade mode. Match found, and then we sit there on that screen for 20 minutes and then launching the server. Alright, so double click column separators to auto size them to fit. Okay, so I have some bad news. That's literally just not going to work in this situation. Quanix says, imagine if having a god tier Vulcan engine and then deciding not to use it. Okay, so, okay, yeah, see, that's even worse. That's literally just worse. It's literally just wrong. Yeah, I think Quake Champions was, it started development at around the same time as Dude. Gotta sort by, GPU here. And yeah, Saber Interactive. Point being is they probably didn't have access to any completed form of any id Tech stuff at the time, and they also farmed out the entire game to Saber. So biggest possible XD, in fact. God, the stutters are so fucking bad. I can't even like turn to look at someone. What is that fucking Galena skin? You fragged Kef Japlin. We need director of the smash hit Wolverwatch. Dumb.
Kiss me, man.
This is what we do with plasma around here. Galena is the bane of my existence because Galena is basically the only thing that can stop me from going fast in this game. It's just running into a totem and getting insta-gibbed. I'd say like Rug earlier asked what the most over-the-top ability in the game is, and Death Knight's probably it. But I'd say Nyx is also a strong contender. She just goes invisible and moves at boosted speed for a while, and then when she comes out of the invincibility, it if she's standing on top of you, you get telefragged and die instantly. It's very fun and interactive. And Nyx players totally don't use this by stealthing and then standing on top of major pickups. It's so goddamn stupid. Hey, Dina. Oh. Door frame. Oh. Did I even get like a tick of damage there? Kef Japlin. That makes me so happy. For reasons I can't even articulate correctly. That fucking totem placement. You think you can ruse me? Nah, only my fucking tunnel vision can ruse me. Should probably actually be picking up hourglasses. I don't know, whenever I play this game I forget I'm playing Quake. Dang. Yeah, I really wish there was a way to actually disable auto switch on out of ammo. Seems like we're making backward progress here. That was a stupid fight.
Teams are tied.
Amp says you want to briefly believe you're playing in a live reflex. Yeah, that's exactly it. Lie to me. Tell me sweet little lies. Like performance fixes. Or respect for Quake players. I don't know why I ever tried to use zoom rail. I think it makes my accuracy worse, and I don't even think there's a damage bonus attached to it anymore. So as you can probably tell, I've never backpedaled out of a fight in my entire life. Going backwards is failure, and worse than death. Except for in this situation, because they have prod, and I really don't want to deal with that. Whee! I'm sitting here like trying to deal damage to somebody who is literally shielded for 3/4. It's like, why do you guys not understand that this is more powerful and less fun to play against than quad? It's less fun to have, too. Like, it's just a less fun power-up, period. Rug Stealer says wins Crouch Slide Champions. I mean, I can play Slash, or try. Where's my fucking crouch bind? Caps lock? How about... Oh, I guess it just doesn't respect my system rebind at all. Okay, that's cool. That's supposed to be right control, but you do you, Quake Champions. You read input directly from keyboard instead of going through OS layers. You believe in your dreams. Ow. Hey, Keeg. What the fuck? Oh. Alright. So, I'm gonna shit myself trying to do this. I literally don't even remember how Slash is supposed to work. Did they change? I feel like they did something related to crouch sliding. So I legitimately don't remember how to... Okay, shit, how does this work again? I might need a moment. His fucking character. Oh god, I literally don't remember how to crouch slide. I learned this at one point. I just don't know how to keep the speed. Okay, fuck this later. Let's pick the good character. King says, why do you have CPU, GPU monitors in the corner? Because I want to show off what performance fixes and optimizations means to our old boys at Saber Interactive. Gecko says this is the game you're not supposed to play, right? Yeah, pretty much. You shouldn't play this. Like, just as a broad rule. If you're gonna play it, you should probably play Sorlag instead of Anarchy, because Sorlag actually has like a health pool. See, if I hadn't missed 2 shots there, I would have actually come out at least 1 for 1. When Anarchy would have just died to the first rocket. Every time I hear that fucking voice line, why protection? Why would you put protection in the game? Protection spawned. Alright, now I probably don't even want to be here because despite having hella stack, there's like 2 dudes up there that can actually aim. So I'm gonna like circle around and actually get weapons or something. I'm sitting here like, am I about to lose a fight with protection because I stepped on a totem? God damn, it's nearly already over. Oh well. Rogues Dealer says, Sorlag is really fast, what the fuck? Anarchy's faster, and Slash is supposed to be faster if I actually knew how to fucking crouch slide. But Sorlag's acceleration values are a little bit less spastic, and the character actually, like, has health. The character's got a fucking huge hitbox, though, so it's like, that's supposed to be the offset. But in reality, especially in, like, TDM, it just means that... Nice. In reality, in TDM, it just kind of means that you die less to random rocket bullshit. Please be aware that I will call almost everything in this game bullshit because I'm mad that I'm playing it instead of reflex, but... like... a lot of things are avoidable and I'm just not very good. Or extremely out of practice. Consider picking up guns to increase your likelihood of not dying. But not the nail gun and not there. Wow. What a hero.
Incoming quad.
That was actually an extremely satisfying air shot to be on the other end of. Frey says, AJ, play the OG Quake. It's not that good, though. I've started it like a handful of times and never made it past like 30-45 minutes. So. Level design is just not that interesting. Geek says, play Quake 2, but make sure you have the soundtrack working. Really, we should all just be playing Quake World. That's the real takeaway here. Show summary stats. Get out of here. Thank you. Alright, so I gotta play this fucking Hot Rockets garbage real quick. Anarchy might actually have a justified reason to exist here because everything fucking one-shots you anyway because it's like triple rocket damage or something. So going fast is just something that happens to you. Hikari says, greetings from Trails of Cold Steel. I'm sorry to hear that. Is it terminal?
Vote now.
Bruh. Nobody voted because nobody was loaded in yet. About to play a fucking 8-player match on Blood Run? This is a duel map. What is it doing here? At least Church of Azeroth is actually like designed for multiple humans to exist on it.
This one's gonna be epic!
It's distinctly reminding me of that Quake Live shit. 16 players on fucking... oh, one vertical map, I don't even... So one up here. Rug Stealer asks, does QC have Arrow Walk? Nah, Arrow Walk is too Eat Sports for Quake Champions. Moron says, this map is such a shit show in arcade modes. I know, the fucking... the jump pad choke. All the fucked up fucking halls. Keep bouncing. I just need to take my fucking finger off the spacebar. Because it doesn't let you... don't like buffer the animation. It won't let you say, alright, respawn me as soon as I can be respawned. Thanks very much. Builder asks, is this some kind of Rockets Only shit show? That is exactly the kind of shit show that it is, actually. And I had a way faster queue for this than an actual TDM deathmatch or Insta-Give game, so apparently it's what everyone's into right now. Or maybe it's that games are shorter, and so the active player base is churning a little quicker. Yeah, it's like Rockets Only with no self-damage would have been an alright concept on its own. But then id was like, hey, what if triple damage? And then it turned into this. I guess triple damage was their way of compensating for the fact that some characters can just live through 2 directs fresh off spawn. It's like, not everyone dies equally to rockets. What that actually does is means that people also randomly die to splash damage. Like, super off-base splash damage.
That feels good.
Rocket footsies. Somebody's gonna show up behind me in about 3 seconds. Oh yeah, and abilities are on. I want to make this spot work because it's shitheaded as all hell. There's no chance it will. You just press space once and then like you can't mash it or it'll buffer the input, I think, is what's going on. Except sometimes it won't. I don't know. Stop playing Quake Live. Esports ready. Respawning doesn't work. $1 million prize pool at QuakeCon. Frey says, I hate every single one of this character's voice lines. Dude, Anarchy's stupid fucking voice is one of the only good things about this game. You're crazy. Oh yeah, there's no self-damage, so you can just shoot at your own fucking feet. You can shoot at your own feet and it just doesn't matter. Nothing matters. I'm not a rocket launcher god. Frey asks, is rocket jumping back? I mean, rocket jumping never really left. Like, it's a thing, it sure is. There is no self-damage in this game mode. It sure as hell ain't a replacement for Clan Arena, but everyone who is crying for Clan Arena to come back needs to realize that new players don't like spending 95% of the round dead. God damn it, I'm getting caught on doorways! What? Oh, okay. That actually collides, I'm surprised. Nice.
5-minute warning.
Check out this fucking Quake World ass acceleration. This is so stupid. Rockets only, except scale bearer charge. What? Bruh. We're just gonna run at stuff. There's somebody behind me. Doesn't matter. 69 HP. They were invincible anyway. Why can't I fucking see anybody? Because there's this tiny ass red outline on everybody. The entire map is fucking also red. With these shitty little red chevrons. Where's my fucking bright magenta player model, Zid? Saber, where's my fucking view model options? How do I turn this gigantic god-awful fucking rocket launcher off?
Killing my crew, man.
I know the being mad about Quake Champions while still playing Quake Champions stick is kind of overdone. But like... God. Says, I think the worst thing about the rocket launcher is that it's blue. Okay, wait, that's my thing though. I'm using the fucking one of the winter skins for the rocket launcher.
Killing my groove, man.
Because I like blue and I like white. Those are some colors that are on this weapon right now. Gecko says, so this is the Street Fighter V of shooters, right? Yeah, dude, it's esports ready. I'm gonna use my V-skill injection to gain an edge on the competition. Stop playing Quake Live. I hate you so fucking much. Where did you even go, you piece of shit? Totems are enabled. God.
Oh man, this is great.
Frey says, they're good colors, they just don't belong on a rocket launcher. Says you. They belong on my rocket launcher. I don't want to hear it.
Whoa! Get out of my space!
I'm not a rocket launcher god. Achievement unlocked. Rocket Man. Oh yeah, you still have the fucking 1 second spawn protection. So if you get directed by a triple damage rocket right after spawning, you don't die.
My fault,
Easy.
it's awful.
God damn it. Stop getting fucking... Oh, okay. Okay, so what I'm getting from this stupid shithead arcade game mode with the wrong map pool and poorly thought out rules. For whose benefit exactly? Hey! Neat. I wanted the shitter mode. With a general understanding of how to shoot at people with the rocket launcher. Yeah, favor and all that. Okay. How do I get out of the queue for this mode? Because I don't want to play it anymore. No. Fry says, AJ, Quake Champions or Dude multiplayer? Dude multiplayer ran pretty well, and I honestly don't think it was like... Besides the fucking death streak consumable nonsense, it really wasn't actually that bad. I feel like a lot of people went into it expecting it to be Quake for whatever reason. Brown. Epic weapon shader. Brown. Epic. Fucking Battleborn ass video game. But yeah, I guess I can... Okay, so I've got the good railgun on. We have the QuakeCon lightning gun, which is bright orange and forces so much bloom that you can't see anything while it's on. Blue is good. Blue is good, don't at me. We have the boomstick. Is it gonna let me actually keep these on, or is it just gonna revert these because the customization interface is still broken? Okay, so it's working now, I guess. Rockstealer says shoutouts to Battle Royale. I didn't even get an invite. I'm kind of mad about it. I wanted to break the NDA and stream. Alright. So we're gonna play quick play, I guess. I'm not fucking around with ranks because I don't want to disappoint someone. That and because doubles is absolute hell cancer with protection in it, and duel is absolute hell cancer with abilities in it. I'm like, alright, the core concept of having a lot of different styles of movement come together in a celebration of Quake's history, that's cool. What actually happened? Price says everyone is here because of Stockholm. That's not quite true. Everyone's here because of network effect. Is it starting at 4-person TDM game? Oh man, let's vote the longest yard for irony. Oh well. Merv says, might be time to gear up again. I'm finding that I'm getting incredibly close to dying a lot, still dying very little, but I'm spamming flasks. It might be time to take a look at everything about your character and see what options have opened up for you. Also, if you're like in Act 10, you can totally just do Blood Aqueduct until like level 70, 75, and have your character map ready before you fight Katava. Because the Katava fight cuts your resistances and makes it that much harder to farm after you're done with it. Man, the sound design on this thing leaves a lot to be desired, but it's at least got a snappy little animation. It's a little bit less screen destroying. Ron says TM17 is AIDS. I agree completely. It's the fact that they chose to port The Longest Yard to this fucking video game. Really, it speaks volumes, but hey.
Prepare your team. Round begins in.
Anyway, shoutouts to complete and actual auto hop.
Fight.
Feeling my groove, man.
So I keep like releasing the button thinking this is reflex. Okay, good. Miss every shot. Give me that. God, I still don't know how to get my way around this fucking map. Like, the layout still does not make any goddamn sense to me for some reason. Where's the Nyx? Everyone play the Nyx finding minigame. I also like how you can't pick up hourglasses while Anarchy's ability is actually running. I've never understood why that's a thing. Oh. Fucking grenade launcher. We've heard your prayers. We're adding the grenade launcher to Quake Champions. As a hero ability.
Teams are tied.
Cut to the fucking Always Sunny credits.
Lead lost.
That's not a jump pad.
Incoming quad.
I seriously don't know where anything is.
it up, pig.
Okay, here's the quad, which would explain why I'm getting lit the fuck up. He's low. We can take it.
Chill out.
What the fuck was that? Can you? Oh no. It's like pottery. Oh.
Gotta stop with the negative waves, man. You're just bringing us down.
Yeah, the fact that you can inject in between reloads in a lot of situations now is actually pretty cozy. It was like this for a while during really early closed beta, but they reverted it because Anarchy was no fun to play against at the time because of the gauntlet bug, where you'd gauntlet someone once and it would hit them 5 times in the span of about 3 frames. So Anarchy would just like activate ability, then walk forward and gauntlet you for 400 damage. The game's gotten better since that, I guess. Like in a broad sense. I wouldn't even say that it's gotten better, more that the game has gone into remission. Check out that over-aim, though. What a god king I am. My rail. Oh god.
Protection spawned. Enemy has the protection.
Well, it says I'd like the task manager window in the corner. I wanted to fucking make it exceptionally clear what Saber considers to be performance improvements. I'm on an i7 4790 and a GTX 970. It's not incredibly recent hardware, but it is super fucking capable hardware, at least for every other. I just wanted to take a moment to appreciate that. Thanks for the assist, buddy. Literally, where are the health bubbles on this map? Aww. I looked up and realized that we were losing. My instinctual reaction was just why. I'm gonna actually fight him again. Oh no. Anarchy is something else, man. Yeah, we're just gonna sit on the platform way ahead of time. Rockstealer asks, how's duel queues? In my experience, they're pretty fast. I don't like duel in this game a whole lot, but since a lot of people consider duel to be the main game mode by default of any Quake game or any arena shooter in general, it's always fairly populated. XX Monkey King XX. You know Bethesda accounts, like, the names don't have to be unique, right? Oh. Sometimes I just assume that people don't have... Oh, right, this fucking meme. Oh. Great. I mean, I needed that too, but go ahead, do what you want. I see. Scars. Steeler asks, what's the deal with QC Duel? It's got a round system and a live system, and you're required to use at least, well, exactly 3 heroes. You pick 3 champions, and then you die as one, and you pick one of your remaining ones to respawn with, and when you kill all your opponent's champions, then round's over, gain a point, and then it's first to whatever. I don't like Duel in this game in particular because it seems like the format was... like, the format is just needlessly worse. Like, if you want to keep duels shorter, or, like, more parsable for new players, maybe have some kind of a mercy rule, I don't know. Prevent people from getting 47 to -2'd. I'm literally just running the same, like, 5-foot route. And then just, like, losing fights. Feels bad to literally feed. I just can't wrap my head around the layout of this map. You get like the 2 main atriums and they're connected. And then, out here actually using the tribal. Says that it still didn't change that 107 out of 109 showing us 4 out of 5. They sure didn't, dude. At least they removed the container system actually affecting pickups, or it would try to round you to 25 every time, which is a feature that nobody wanted. And yeah, the tri-bolt is the worst thing on the entire planet. Stack left 174, 150. Alright, somebody's been timing. Maybe I should follow suit. I don't know. Item control in Quake Champions feels like navigating a DVD menu. I don't know what that means, but I know it's accurate. Oh, I'm really good. Let's just inject to top some of that off and then get a bubble or something. I don't know. Get 2 bubbles. Why not? Bubbles for everyone, dude. This fucking thing again. So every time you see something like that stupid fucking drone, just remember that this game's really good. Flow, there is no fall damage in this game, but I did totally just walk on poison for no reason. Well, acid, I guess. Torque Steeler says, play Iron Sight. Well, they recently rewrote the netcode, and apparently now the game is completely broken. I can try doing that, but I'd also have to download Iron Sight live on stream, so, when Iron Sight is behaving well, I actually think I enjoy it more than QC. But somehow I can't seem to pull myself away from this god-awful game because they do succeed in making it incrementally better every patch. They just add more bullshit, like it's 2 steps forward, 2 steps back, and 1 step to the side. It's just different weird every time. Turbo Saber says, so Tyrone, any chance you give Quake Champions Doom Edition a try? I'd like to play it with y'all. I've seen some footage of it, and it doesn't look particularly interesting to me. I'd rather just play DM, honestly, like if I'm gonna play Zendronum, so... I don't know. At the moment, probably not interested. I do want to get back to hosting Zendronum stuff again, but I need, like... I need a selection of deathmatch maps that's actually going to scale up from, like, 4 to 16 plus players instead of getting stuck in telefrag loops. Because Zendronum still has no adequate fucking queue feature for limiting the number of players while allowing extra spectators. I'm also probably not going to host push again for a while because it seems like it burns people out really fast. Alright, we got 4 players. Let's go.
Vote now.
Please, just Sarnath. It's one of the only good maps in the game. I actually really like Sarnath as a map. The one thing about it is that the HMG room with the 250s and armor on top of the jump pad, I feel like the platforms leading from HMG spawn up to the higher area on the stairs, those are a little bit too finicky.
This one's gonna be epic! Man, Slash is still totally DFS.
I largely enjoy it as a map.
Prepare to fight.
The teleporter into the middle of Fuck City is a little bit funny, but I think it's okay for that to exist.
2, 1, fight.
Stop the negative waves, man. You're just bringing us down.
Alright. Sending a clear enough message. Message received, buddy. I like the stutter right before I got hit by the rocket, just as like a matter of course. Get the fucking Anarchy Legendary skin. Anarchy, the dude. Alright, let's try to kind of time items today. Wow, missed 2 shots because I'm shit.
Lead lost.
Diss me, man.
Alright, the half a second of third-person camera at the beginning was for immersion or something. Got here a little bit too late and nearly got it all off him.
I see stars.
Incoming quad.
My idiot strategy for FFA is just generally to get in as many fights as possible and be slightly better than everyone else. I'm also not even going to show up for quad, honestly.
Enemy has the quad. Time.
Get up, big.
Maybe I'm stacked enough to like take some pot shots. What the fuck? My stack. Is it time for Sorlag, the official waifu of Quake Champions? Is it time to ruin the guns? Armor caps, because it's a thing, right? The reason I constantly feel like I don't have an incentive to time armors in this game is because the game actually won't let me get stacked past a certain point if I want to play the character that I think is fun. Whoops. Okay, that was silly. I was out of ammo for that for like, what? Half a year? Flo says, is shotgun kind of bad or does it just feel like it? It's a tier 2 weapon is what it is. It has a purpose, but it's kind of niche. Holy shit, I literally can't aim today. Frey says, okay, I'm gonna go play Wolfenstein. Wow, abandoning me in my time of need. Where do I even have Tribite found? I never switched this weapon on purpose. I'm actually getting shit on.
Feels like a wicked hangover coming on.
Protection spawned. Enemy
Yeah, I'm not gonna be a part of that either.
Enemy has the protection.
Get some air.
What do I actually have? Fucking rail?
Hardly sleep at night. I crave the touch of your hand, it gives me flight. Two wrongs won't make a right, will make a right.
It's garbage music day too, apparently. It's really just adding to the mood. Hey, maybe you should pick up a health bubble or something. Fuck you. What says, I keep seeing the shotgun deal around 10 damage. Alright, so what happens is that the shotgun falls off with range, and also if you are shit at the video game.
Killing my groove, man.
Yeah, I'm gonna respawn Zorlag next time, I think.
Sit up.
I just have better luck when I'm playing like this. Nice to see that they removed the keybind to do this, apparently. Because it was set the last time I played, and now it seems to have disappeared. I'm gonna ignore you for now. So I got hit by a rocket and then every single projectile.
Incoming quad.
Maybe I should be using starting MG.
Enemy has the quad.
Tarn says SSG has a higher spread cone than starter shoddy 2 IARC. Yeah, that doesn't surprise me actually. It definitely kind of felt like that when I was using it.
Point blank. Party breaker.
Bruh.
Quad damage.
Oh.
Enemy has the quad.
Yeah, maybe with Starlag I actually want to be MG. We'll try that for a while. I haven't actually used starter MG in a while. I am told it got something resembling positive changes. Still not exactly the lightning gun. Whee! You know, what I used to do here was literally just rotate to LG every single chance I got. And it sort of feels like that's just the strat here. There's so many goodies in the general area of that room. Anyway, the clear answer is to throw a tantrum and throw up everywhere. Oh, I am actually getting trashed. Frey says, Wolfenstein gave me a blue screen. It is software. Basically fucking it up in every way these days. I don't know, Doom Eternal looks good if they actually bother to design levels instead of just disconnected arena fights full of garbage. I wonder if Iron Sight will actually let me just download it and install it on stream. That seems to be how my Quake Champions streams go, is just initially slightly optimistic and then going from there and basically a more or less linear downward slope to venomous fucking spitting, scathing anger. Venomous spitting anger. Huh, what character am I playing right now? Flo says, I liked Doom even if it was just arena fights. I mean, I'm in the minority for sure when I say that I didn't really enjoy it as much as I thought I would. I didn't finish it. It just didn't feel like fights were very designed at all. Like, there was... At the midpoint of the game, they basically spend about 2 hours straight just throwing demons at you in more or less random order in a room. And I'm sitting here like, wait, this isn't what I wanted. That's the other thing about it. I think this is something that Super Bunny Hop articulated a little bit better than I'm about to, but I feel like all of the fucking meta challenge stuff and the exploration, it just got in the way of the pace. I want gun upgrades. I don't want to do things that don't involve shooting stuff with the guns. So I don't understand why you'd fucking pull me back and forth for this. Crisis, didn't the glory kills also disorient you? Yeah, kind of. It mostly bothers me how your camera is locked for the entire animation. So it can make it kind of difficult to orient yourself after a glory kill. And the canned animations got old super fast. Oh, but there's different animations for all sorts of different positions. Yeah, and the enemy is always looking directly at me on the ground, and I'm shooting it on the ground while it's looking at me. I'm not gonna go out of my way to do a fucking acrobatic flip just so I can see a different canned animation. Let me see something really quickly here. Reward medals, HUD. Audio only. Auto swap weapon. See, they got some shit for don't switch to weapons that you just picked up, but there's no way to disable it switching to a weapon when your current weapon runs out of ammo, even if that's not the weapon you actually wanted. And you can see all low. FPS limit unlimited. Disable voice chat forever. Can I do a larger crosshair? I just want a big ass fucking chunky plus smacked in the middle of my screen. That's all I want, really. I guess I'll take a dot if it's gonna be small. Flo says, you gotta have some kind of curve, I guess. If it was all action, it'd be really tiring for a lot of people. Yeah, I guess. I don't really mean that, like, when I say stuff about Doom, I'll acknowledge that it's a well-made game. I don't know if all my gripes are really, like... I don't have solutions that are objectively better than what was presented by the game, really. Other than, like, more fights that felt deliberately designed instead of assortment of on-level enemies in a fucking circular room. And I guess no power-up shenanigans either. Wasn't a fan of those, and I don't really think they add much of anything to the game. It just wasn't really for me. I'm hoping, because Eternal has a lot of the footage we've seen from the trailers showcases a lot of stuff that seems similar to the big, stupid, thoughtless arena fights, but then the section on Phobos actually seems like it was designed level and for a pretty long chunk of time, so hey. So yeah, what I'm gonna try to do after this is see if I can actually install Ironside in real fucking time. I'm sure it won't cause any problems at all.
This one's gonna be...
I'm just gonna sit here and stare at this pickup or something that's animated and just enjoy the stutters. The warm-up's over apparently, so now we're really fucked.
3, 2, 1. Fight.
Oh, good. Oh, no. Oh, God. They still haven't fixed this. Do not adjust your television. Like, Jesus Christ. These stutters at the start of the game just start everything off on such a sour note. That's my rail. Love is, in fact, my rail. That random stutter was also really good.
My ball, bro.
Like, I don't have a bad PC, I take pretty good care of it. This is the kind of shit where, like, even if I had better hardware, I don't feel like it would help with these problems. Which is frustrating because every single patch you've got people on forums saying shit like, wow, the game is amazing now. I get 350 FPS on my Ryzen APU. And you get the other type of people who are like, wow, the game is amazing now. I get 60 FPS on my overclocked i9 and GTX 1080 Ti running at 720p lowest with 75% render scale. 75% render scale is one of those things that I've seen parroted so many times that it's actually getting frustrating.
Lead tide.
It's like, yeah, I'll take the shotgun blast, I'm stacked enough. Flo says it's frustrating seeing 75% render scale and getting no visual fidelity. Oh. Let's play Find the Nyx. Guys, where is the Nyx? Where is she?
Whoa! Out of my space!
Turbo Saber says, on Doom's arena designs, I'm glad they're not like those shitty invasion maps people made for Skull Tag, where it's just two tiny flat rooms with 500 enemies spawning from one direction. Oh, nothing will ever be worse than fucking Skull Tag complex survival invasion shit. It's a pretty low bar to set for id Software, though. But man, I share your pain. I don't even dislike survival as a mode necessarily. I feel like it's weird that so many people enjoy it, considering 95% of the players in the session spend the majority of their time just not playing. And complex is fucked up too, but like, I don't have a problem with survival conceptually. Like, it felt alright to move around the arenas in Doom, but it felt like enemies weren't really placed with regards to, like... The way they interacted wasn't very interesting. In a lot of situations, it felt like you were only tackling one at a time, because even on UV, they didn't feel super aggressive. Like, they wouldn't chase you down in ways that you manipulate. They just kind of mill about, and when you break away from their range, they resume milling about, occasionally, like, firing in your direction once every 15 years. It did feel a little bit shooting gallery sometimes, even on UV. Yeah, like that. Exactly like that. What a fucking exchange, dude. I pull up the gauntlet and the game stutters because it's loading the fucking model for the gauntlet. I really do think that's what's happening, is that whenever somebody, like, switches weapons or fucking... I don't know, it's just... It seems like the stutters don't even go away after warm-up, they just get less frequent. It's the exact same kind of stuttering. Quadrilateral damage. Now see, I had two options there. I could have either waited about 3 seconds for Mega to come up, or I could have ran headlong into death. And now I'm winning because some shit happened, I guess. See, look at that! I'm like, okay, incoming sick air shot. The game stutters and I fucking lose my track. Bang.
Oh, this feels like a wicked hangover coming on.
Like, not all of QC's problems have to do with its engine and performance, but man, a lot of them would get a lot better if the game just ran like it should. Probably should have injection before the, because I keep forgetting they changed it so that it'll give you temporary HP instead of just healing you straight up. So it'll overheal you like Mega does. So it really is just like, it's become one of those things that I think you legitimately use on cooldown outside of duel. Also, that rocket definitely just went through his face. I understand why that happens sometimes. Netcode can never be perfect. But that went straight through his fucking face. 70 ping. Wait, wow, everybody here actually has kind of high ping. I wonder if like the wrong server was chosen or something like that. Yeah, that's right, I'm gonna duel you with machine gun. And I'm gonna win. $75-47s, that rail wouldn't have helped me anyway. Unfortunate. Let's play a game! Let's find the Nyx! This fucking ability is so boring! And remember, if Nyx is on top of you when she comes back, you fucking die instantly regardless of your stack. Alright, what can I actually get to be ready for this? Got rail. Nice.
First place.
Oh yeah.
So. How's this iron sight business looking? Just gonna change a pace from shitty drum and bass really quickly. I wish the DIFM jungle station wasn't such a fucking crapshoot. Like, sometimes it's amazing and sometimes it's just garbage. Let's see. Is it any better now? So let's see about this whole iron sight business. Iron sight, free shooter at area games. I'm only gonna actually change my game on Twitch if I can actually fucking download this thing. You're gonna make me sign up before I download? Oh my god. I already have an account, you assholes! Just let me download the fucking client. Even Riot does better than this, and they have like one of the worst onboarding processes of all time. Iron Sight US downloader. Alright, which drive do I actually have space on? I got 24 gigs free on my scratch drive. I'm supposed to be using that for Premiere files, but wait, where's the downloader? Oh, it's a gigantic fucking transparent pop-up on my screen because it hasn't actually spawned the real downloader yet. It has to download the downloader that then downloads the patcher that downloads Iron Sight. If this is starting to sound frustrating, then, well. Alright, here we go. If my stream dies, then, my stream dies, and that just happens to me. It looks like we're still up. So here's the good shit, right? Window capture. Oh good, the Iron Sight downloader won't even fucking window capture. Look at that beautiful black screen. That is the downloader, according to OBS. Alright. Well, this thing is downloading. I'll be right back. It's not actually gonna be that long. I'll talk you guys through the whole torturous process of actually getting this thing set up. Just so I can see how they switched from TCP to UDP or whichever fucking direction, and now people are shooting you when they're not even visible on your screen anywhere. Video games! I'll be a moment.